Hey everyone, welcome back. Before we get into tonight's gear, I want to inform everyone that this video is brought to you in part by Grown Man Shave. For a 10% discount off of your entire purchase, be sure to use the code TheTravelingShaver for that 10% off. Now, as far as the gear is concerned, if you've already seen the thumbnail, you're watching the video, you see the thumbnail, you know what I'm using. But anyway, the soap, Barrister and Mann, Passiflora. This stuff is awesome. It is in the Omnibus base. The scent notes, I don't recall what they are off the top of my head, so I'll have to pop those up here on screen. It is definitely floral, but it is also, I don't know, there's something else to it. Can't quite put my finger on it, but it is awesome. It is a fantastic scent. Absolutely love it. Highly recommend it. Now, the brush this evening is the Muhle hexagon with a synthetic knot. One of their Muhle specific synthetics. Seriously, one of my absolute favorite brushes. Probably my favorite production brush. The eraser is going to be the Muhle Rocca. Love this thing. Again, one of my favorite production brushes. And the bowl, excuse me, is the DR Harris lather bowl. Now there'll be links to all this in the description below, of course. Oh man. Whew. Love the scent of this soap. Now I know some people have used Omnibus and they've used, I'm just drawing a blank, I had this right before I started recording. Previous base, it's coming to me. It'll come to me at some point. But they've used Barrister and Mann's previous base. If I can't think of it, I'll pop it up on screen. They've used the Soft Heart and the Reserve base and everything, and they're like, oh, waves are so hard to lather. And then came out with the other base. That, again, for whatever reason, still escaping me. Like, that soap's too hard, it takes too much water. And then Soft Heart came out. That stuff's too soft. So then Omnibus came out, and it's kind of a mixture between the last two bases. It's a soft soap, but not too soft. It can take a decent amount of water. You can see it's nice and creamy. I thoroughly enjoy Omnibus, and I quite enjoy it. It's top 10, easily, if not top 5. Now, I don't know what blades here in the Rocca. I don't remember. So I don't know what uses on it. But the Rocca is one of my, I love this thing. Has a decent amount of blade feel. You can definitely feel it's there, but it's not menacing. Kind of reminds me a little bit of the Timeless 95. Where there's blade feel to it. Decent amount of audio feedback so you know it's cutting. But it's not menacing. Just a very comfortable razor. If you don't like the black handle, they do have a birch handle version, an entirely blacked out version as well, then all stainless steel, if you prefer that look. So you can get numerous looks. And if you want to go full tilt, you can get the razor and the brush to match. Because why not? Like I said, with the Muhle brushes, the synthetic is one of my favorite knots. On the hexagon brush, it's about a 24, I think it's like a 24-inch knot. but it holds the lather nicely. It releases it nicely. It's soft. It's great. I don't know. Don't need to go my neck right now. Only my second pass. I could go on and on about this brush and then not, but I won't. So, hope everyone is having a fantastic weekend, whenever you're watching this. It is still the work week for me right now. I cannot wait until the weekend. Been given a fairly high-profile project. Mostly high-profile because one of the salespeople involved has escalated everything up to VP level to executives, because the deal I'm working on, this particular one, is not just my company doing the implementation of the software. It is another company that we partnered with for this product. I don't know which tipped. And the implementation is heavily reliant on them. It's their product. We just integrate with ours and we kind of rebranded it. And we've made that no secret. That's their product. We just kind of partnered with them and rebranded it. And so they do a lot of the work on the back end. They lead most of the customer calls and everything else. Well, the process is we have to request a resource. We send an email to a specific email address, and that goes to a distribution list. And we get a resource. And then we can kick off the call. Well, I sent in and we don't know what the turnaround time is. It's still a brand new partnership. I'm on the Tiger team figuring out how to do implementations for this product. So long story short, I've submitted the request, followed up numerous times, and my boss followed up numerous times. It took us forever to get a resource. They never responded with the resource saying that they had someone assigned to it. But right now there's myself and a coworker here in the US that are doing these implementations, and there's one going on with an implementation manager in the Philippines. That one started first. The other ones I'm working on started second and third. This will be the fourth one here in the US. And so I'm following the process that we need to do to get the resource engaged, and I get the salesperson jumping down my throat because we haven't started yet. And I'm like, I've submitted the request, I'm waiting for this. Finally got the resource. And we had the kickoff call with the customer. For me, that was yesterday at 3 p.m. Eastern. They're based on the East Coast. So the call's at 3 p.m. Eastern. I get an email from the salesperson right in my back to get this thing kicked off and escalating it because I was holding things up, even though it wasn't me. I was doing everything I could to get a resource from the other company. My boss has escalated it as well, so we're doing everything we could to get it going. But anyway, she sends me an email tonight at 8 o'clock my time. Do you have a timeline on this project? And I got a phone call from so-and-so, one of their directors, and they have a drop-dead go-live date of this date in September. So I responded. We had the kickoff call yesterday. My counterpart of the other company is out sick today. I don't have a timeline. I haven't had a chance to talk to the customer regarding their needs and, kind of their use case and everything else. So I know we have some stuff already down in documentation, but we haven't had any other calls outside of the kickoff call. So no, I don't have a timeline. So I replied to her like 8:30 my time. So I can just see that there's gonna be some sass in response from her tomorrow. I was like, we're doing what we can. I said, you know, we're well aware of their timeline. We will do everything we can to make sure that they are live before this date. We have a lot of their stuff already done. We just need to figure out a couple things, reporting and kind of interfaces, and a couple things we need to figure out still. But we're doing everything we can to make sure we meet this deadline. And she responds with a little snark. I will respond saying, look, the more time I spend time talking to you and worrying about your needs is less time I can do with the customer. So back off. Let me do my job. You've done yours. Let me do mine. I want to deal with this lady, on this one deal. I already don't like her. She's already a massive pain in the butt. Oh my God, this one's over with. And I don't have to deal with her. Because from what I've been told, this product is now a general release. Meaning that other people outside of me and my coworkers have been doing all these for the US can do these implementations. It's not just up to him and me and him to do them all. Which is nice. I enjoy the product. I enjoy doing these implementations, don't get me wrong, but annoying salesperson coming at me every couple of days asking for stuff. Don't need it. Don't have time for it. But on a positive note, the shave was awesome. The soap, I love this scent. Barrister and Mann, Passiflora. Again, I don't recall the scent notes, or they were on the screen previously. Weird label. Great scent. Awesome performance. Can't see it, but in the DR Harris bowl, maybe you can see a little bit of the lather there. A lot of it's still in the knot. This knot's fantastic. I love this brush. It's smaller than I normally use, but there's plenty. I've face lathered with it. Obviously bowl lathered. It releases lather when you need it to. Hold on to it when you want it to. Great knot. Great handle. Great brush. And the Rocca, I absolutely love the Rocca. This reminds me a lot of the titanium TN95. That's for the head geometry and kind of the shave quality at a fraction of the cost. And it's a mass-produced razor by a company in Germany, where the Timeless is an artisan-made razor. So you can't really compare the quality of the build, but the shave quality is pretty close. Can't go wrong with the Muhle, the Rocca. Great razor as well. Anyway, I'm rambling. Before this gets up to 15 minutes, I'm going to stop here for the night. I'll finish off everything off camera. So for those that have tuned in, stayed in this long, thanks for those that made it to the end. Thanks to these old subscribers, new subscribers, those that aren't subscribed that still watch. Thank y'all very much. And I hope y'all have a fantastic day, night, weekend, whenever you watch this. And I'll catch y'all next time.